Aqua gang, Pisces gang, what do you do? And I got like, girl, what is going on? I'll get to that in a minute. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a message for both my gangs, okay? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I don't know why we're doing it like this today, you guys. I am being told what to do. Y'all know how this goes, okay? All right, before I get into the details, please take a moment and click that like button, you guys. It does help our channel as we are growing very, very fast. It doesn't hurt to just take a moment, click the like button as well as the subscribe button. I do upload for your signs quite often. This is a channel that's actually dedicated to these particular signs. Okay, all of you, most of you already know that. If you are new here, welcome. Please take a look around the channel. Okay, please do not be shy. All right, we do cut up over here. I am an acquired taste, but I do believe that you guys just navigate towards me because we are soul family, right? Okay, this is a finance and career message. This is a message about getting to the bag, meeting goals, gaining abundance, growing, evolving, in really all aspects of life, but more geared towards that financial aspect. I feel as though there's a reason why we're all here today, okay? It is not a collective read. So let me just reiterate. This is for both Aquarius and Pisces. Wherever that might be in your natal chart, you need to be here, okay? Hello. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and for those of you who have it anywhere else in your natal chart, as I just stated. If that does not concur with you, then I can't tell you what to do. You can, of course, stay for the entertainment, but as you know, this is just a message for both signs. So it's collective, but just for those two signs. There's a reason why we are here, you guys. They weren't giving me much details, okay? There was just one very prevalent sentence prior to me starting our meditation. I actually planned on doing two separate readings and was told no. So the most prevalent energy within that meditation was somebody is getting in their own way. I don't know what way that might be. There's something that you're doing, okay, especially if you resonate with this message. Let me just put a little disclaimer, okay? When it comes to tarot, and especially on my channel, these are general messages, so it may or may not resonate, okay? If it does, take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for whoever else is for, okay? So if you resonate with this message, then you will very much resonate with what I just said. You will even know what I'm talking about. You know the ways in which you may be stagnating your growth, holding yourself back. This is something that is being done through free will, something that you're actually actively doing. It is not subconscious. It is something that you know. We have Angel of Strength, okay? Some of you may be involved with a Leo in a financial aspect or career aspect, meaning you may need to team up with someone, start some sort of a partnership, start a business, whatever the case may be. I feel as though you are dimming your own strength when it comes to your talents. Okay, they're saying that this is showing up almost in the reverse. I don't believe that you're insecure. There may be people around or people that you are involved with in business, okay, who might, I don't know, be a little insecure themselves. Yeah, there's something about an insecurity or not fully tapping into a talent that you know is there, actively turning away from it or actively dimming some of the talents that you know that you have. All I keep hearing is that you're getting in your own way. It's like that's being repeated over and over and over and over again. I feel like you've been giving several opportunities to change something. Here's what I'm also hearing. Something has to die before something fully blooms and grows into something way bigger than you would have expected. Does that make sense? This may also be where this Strength card is coming into play. So just take it how it resonates. There's something that needs to come to an end. This could be a work relationship. This could be a career that you actually set forth to retire from. This could be investments that you've placed a lot of energy into. It's hard to walk away from things that you have actively put your time, your energy, your money, shit, you know what I'm saying, into. It's hard to walk away from those types of things. That's very specific storyline, so just take it if it resonates with you. This read feels a little bit scattered all over the place at this time. Feels a little bit chaotic. but there is a need for you to end something, end some sort of cycle, cut ties. For some of you, this tie needs to be cut within habits that you have with money, okay? Now, those habits could really be anything, but if I had to throw any example out, it would be the spending too much or spending too little, right? And that could go both ways. You mean spending too little? Yeah. Sometimes you can be stingy with yourself, and that just feeds the energy that you are currently trying to bring in. So if you're being stingy with your money, especially with yourself, how can you therefore expect the divine to think that you want more of that? You're holding on to every cent that you get. Penny pinching, counting every dollar, right? Not indulging or enjoying any of the fruits of your labor. That is energetic, and it will definitely, in the laws of attraction, bring towards you more of what you're doing, okay? So we have new moon in Gemini. It says think it through. Yes, there is a need to think things through, of course, but still, I feel like someone is timid to make a particular step, a particular change. I don't know if it's fear. I don't know if it is the thought of losing what you've already invested in something. There is a need for you to just do it, to just cut something off or take a leap towards something, okay? Of course, think every step that you're making through. Yes, do that, but don't allow your thinking to become overanalyzing, to become overthinking, right? Overthinking can then lead to decisions that were already made, and then you talking yourself out of it. That's what I'm feeling. It may take a lot out of you energetically to walk away from whatever this is that you need to walk away from, but please rest assured, if you are to do that, okay, in a allotted amount of time, there's not, you don't have you don't have the whole, your whole lifetime to get this done, okay? This is very, very time sensitive. So you will have to make a decision. For those of you who take that leap and actually do what it is that you are being called to do, you know what it is. And just do it without overthinking things. It's almost as if whatever you've been manifesting will appear like almost immediately. It may shock the shit out of you that it happens like that, but it's almost been waiting for you this whole time. This is why it will appear so quickly. So whatever it is that you've been manifesting in your career, your finances, whatever you want that bank account to look like, if you made a vision board and you had a certain amount that you wanted to be in your bank account, or you had a vision of what kind of business you wanted to build, or if you have a desire to be promoted, to be in a certain position, or get a certain type of job, switch careers, whatever your goal was, whatever that manifestation was, it's gonna be different for all of you, right? It's been waiting this whole time. It's kind of like right there, okay? And it's like, it's your move. The ball is literally in your court, but you've been talking yourself out of it. I don't understand. Make me understand, please. Please make me understand. Okay, of course you don't know that it's just over the brink of making this decision, that all of your manifestations kind of come to pass simultaneously, because they've just been waiting for you to make this one move, to make this one decision, to cut this one thing off, to bring this one thing to an ending. It's almost as if whatever you're holding on to doesn't have a place in the new world that you're trying to manifest. This new world of abundance, okay? A lap of luxury, if you will, or your desired career, your dream job, the thing that you would do for free. You would be making the most money that you've ever made in your life, right? It's just something in particular that you've been trying to manifest, and the things of the past and the things that you're trying to hold on to literally cannot coexist with the new things. So something has to be released here. Yeah, so we have go deeper. See, new moon in Scorpio, right? It's a very, very emotional process for you. I will not try to make light of this decision that you have to make, okay? It's been one that you've been toiling over for quite some time, actually. Whatever this might be. But the reward is astronomical. It's easier for me to say that since I can see what's on the other side. Being in your situation or your predicament, there may be a lot at stake. And this is why you've teetered, you know, between staying where you are or still working towards an older past goal that you've put a lot into, staying in a certain place or staying stagnant. It's been very difficult to do away with the old and move towards the new that you have no idea about, right? So this is about faith, you guys. This is about choosing a new journey, choosing a newer path, choosing a newer path. Can I ask you a question? Do you mind? You like, girl, you gonna ask me anyway, the fuck? I'm just saying, up until this point, you're not down bad, but you could be doing so much better. There's so much more at stake here than just surviving, okay? What you've been trying to manifest is what some people would call crazy, right? Some people would be like, you'll never have that in a lifetime, but you can actually have it, and it's actually right there. You literally have to choose another path to get there, however. Holding on to the old things and the things of the past, has it worked for you up until this point? You know what I'm saying? Have you reached the pinnacle? Because if you feel like you've reached the pinnacle, then never know, mind you, you don't need to listen to me or nobody else. You already made the decision. But if you felt like you had reached the pinnacle, you wouldn't still continuously be trying to manifest, right? And evolve beyond what you've accomplished. Please do not let me take away from what you have accomplished. Okay, you're doing very well. And it will be a continuous trajectory towards greatness. But there's one goal in particular that seems out of this world. You put it out there, and they're just trying to give it to you. But you literally have to make the choice to go down the avenue that they're asking you to. It's almost as if they want to collaborate. That's why we're all here together, right? There needs to be a collaboration between you and the divine. Don't leave them on the outside. So let me just dig a little bit deeper here. Yeah, this is going to call for you to go truly, truly deep inside yourself, okay? Align yourself with your higher self's values, right? Who you are authentically, not what you have to portray in order to get by. With this Go Deeper card, new moon in Scorpio. New moons are about bringing about new ideas, new aspirations, new manifestations. It's about cultivating a newer energy. We have 2 new moons here. Wow. It's been a true struggle with that Angel of the Strength card. It's been a definite struggle between your old self and your new self, your old goals and your new goals, the things that you're trying to bring in versus the things that you've already worked for. And sometimes it's hard to turn away from shit that you worked very, very hard for. To go towards what? You don't even know what's on the other side. So I feel you, right? I feel you. But what are we doing here? Okay. You literally asked the universe for this. You've manifested this in, you guys, okay? It's huge. It's major. We have 2 new moons here. It's a big, big change, for sure. It says you are not for everyone. It says embrace your weirdness. Face the true north. There's some sort of truth about yourself that you may have been telling yourself, but the other side of you has been manifesting your true desires, your true wants, your true needs, your true talents, right? This is about truly facing that and actively working towards cultivating a life around that, creating an entirely new atmosphere, a new journey, a new path. Now, the new can be very scary, okay? It can. And it can sometimes give way to nostalgic feelings or feelings of missing what you once were. What they're saying is to not give into that, okay? Because that is the energy that causes people to talk themselves out of their abundance, out of their manifestations, out of the shit they literally asked for. You see what I'm saying? Wow. All right. See here. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. This is definitely about stepping outside of the person that you may have thought you were. You're not the same anymore, okay? Everybody has evolved. If you're here and you're resonating with this, you have most certainly evolved. There may be people, energies, jobs trying to hold you back, right? Trying to sabotage your growth, trying to tell you that you're not good enough to have your own, or to move up, or to be promoted, or to get a raise. You can't let people tell you your worth. Hello. Shall I say that again? Louder for the people in the back. You cannot let people tell you your worth. No. You know what you're worth. And this may be the idea of going deeper as well. Okay? Everything must be in alignment. I don't believe that you're insecure about who you are, but you may have energies, people, friendships, relationships, bosses, co-workers who try to dim your light or tell you that you are not worthy of what you are trying to manifest or cultivate. And the universe is literally saying, yes, you are, but you have to choose this way. You have to choose this path. You can't stay here. They don't see your worth. They can't see you. Whether it's a job, a partnership, somebody that you're in business with, an investment, a relationship that is keeping all of your focus or taking your focus away from your actual goals, whatever there is something, someone, people, co-workers, a boss, right? A job that doesn't really promote people, okay? Especially if you work in the corporate world. I mean, I'm just saying, right? There's definitely politics. Hello. And the politics have absolutely nothing to do with people's actual talents, people's actual numbers, right? The numbers are what matter. So you may have like either a circle of friends or maybe co-workers, something in that sense. Please tell me down below if I'm on the right track, right? If this part doesn't resonate, of course, put it to the side for those who it's for, okay? We have a lot of us here. We have both sides. So there is going to be a lot of information, and I definitely need you guys to stay focused on the things that only relate to you. It will speak to you literally. Whatever this is that you are holding on to does not see your value. It has not returned your investment, okay? So even if you poured your all into it, even if you've turned down other opportunities to stay the course, it has not proven to be lucrative or as lucrative as you would want to be, okay? You have goals. Hello? And this is holding you back. Let's see. 2 new moons. So shit is going to change, you guys. Whether you do it voluntarily or involuntarily, but I'm just telling you, okay? If you don't make this decision yourself, things may get a lot tougher before they get easier. The divine is really trying to send you a message here. They're possibly lending out their hand for you to grab it. But as I stated, this is a very time-sensitive decision. You have to choose it. You have to choose the newer path before the opportunity to choose it is gone, right? It says this energy is gaining momentum, waxing, moving. Exactly. So the time is becoming even more sensitive. I'm not saying that it's going to fully run out. It will never do that. Everything that is for you, you will have. But it's just a matter of how soon we trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how soon you trying to have that bank account say $1 billion? You know, how soon are you trying to get where you have manifested? Have you already set in your mind that it's going to take years and years and years and years to get there? Well, if you did, then that would explain why you keep putting this shit off, this decision, cutting this shit off, moving towards something else, taking the opportunity to go towards a newer pasture. That would explain it, but it doesn't have to be that way. It could literally happen tomorrow. If you click go, it will happen tomorrow. Hello. The energy is gaining momentum. Now, for those of you who do not choose this way, I definitely do not judge, because everybody has their own reasonings for why they make certain decisions, why they hold off on certain things and certain changes in their life, right? Understandable. I do not judge on this channel, but there does seem to be movement gaining momentum for sure. And dare I say, we may have some tower moment energy. What does that mean? Towers in the tarot are a signifier of an upheaval, okay? Being forced out of a situation that you had a chance to walk away from or to cut off. Because what Spirit is not going to let you do is fuck up their mission, okay? So they're giving you a way out easily, right? If you force their hand, we will have a tower, right? And then you will go involuntarily, but that may take longer. You're always going to get to the goal and the life that they have set forth for you, especially the manifestations that you have put out into the universe. That will always be a thing. And once you put it out there, they have already set plans in motion to get you there. If you start deterring their course, that's when towers come into play. So we have faith in your dreams. Exactly. Hello. Waxing crescent moon. 2 waxing moons. This is about having faith in yourself. Knowing who the fuck you are. Okay? Who cares about the lions, tigers, and bears who are trying to tell you that you ain't shit? You can stand right beside that shit and it's not gonna bite you. It's not gonna move, okay? You tell it when to move. You training this shit. You're running this shit. You're driving the bus, guys. You're driving the boat. Okay? You're in control of this shit. Hello? So it's almost like when you ask the divine for whatever it is that you were trying to manifest, I would love to know. You don't have to share, right? You don't have to. If you feel the need to share, please. And you guys talk to one another down in those comments. I love to see you guys congregating and conversing with one another, right? We're family. But I would love to know this huge thing that you have planned or have manifested. Do you even remember it? For some of you, you asked for it a long time ago, or may have just been an idea that popped into your head spontaneously, and you may have laughed it off or shrugged it off, but you put it out there and they're like, on it, we're on it. And it's just been waiting to come to fruition or be shown in the material world. It's just been waiting for you to actually believe it and start moving your ass. Okay? Said it. Don't beat me up down in the comments. I said it. You got to get going. Or some shit may blow up in your face. I'm just saying, right? Don't say I didn't warn you. What does that look like? I don't know. Demotions, furlough at jobs, right? Somebody being given a position that you know they're not qualified for and you are, right in your face. That's like a slap, right? Just take it if it resonates. I'm just giving examples that are coming to my mind intuitively. It could be a number of things, but it's literally a slap in the face based on everything that you've worked for and based on how much you have already accomplished. It's a slap in the face from the past that will literally show you that you're not being seen, that your value is not here. Your value is elsewhere, and that's what the tower might look like. I don't want you to have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this almost looks like the Fool card, right? Fool card is a signifier of a new journey. So we have so much newer energy. You're literally going to be changing, okay? Or for some of you, being forced to change. I'm just saying, right? We don't want it to get to that point. They're literally giving you a choice to jump, but that's scary, right? We don't know what the fuck is down there. This picture doesn't even show what's down there, but they're wanting you to jump. Wow. I'm also hearing intuitively that we may have all needed to congregate here because the 2 different signs can stand to learn something from one another. What do you mean by that? Well, what they're saying is Pisceans are known to have the emotional maturity, right? And standing power to have a good balance between what they feel and tap into their intuition. I'm not saying that Aquarians don't. Aquarians are more analytical, right? More 1 + 1 = 2. Shit needs to make fucking sense, okay? If we signed the contract, motherfucker, we need to go according to what the contract says, right? That's logic, okay? We need a good balance of both of those energies is what they're saying. This is why we're all here together. Okay, that makes sense. Now, that makes sense. So you will need a balance between both of those energies in order to gain this strength to make these changes without the tower. Good Lord, without the tower, please. All right, so we have entertain. Some of you, this may be a form of your talent, something that you currently do, or something that you would like to do, something that you put out into the universe that, oh, it would be nice to be able to do that, or I wish that I could do something like that. You saying things like that or thinking things like that is you literally putting it into the universe. Anything that you desire, you either had in another lifetime or you literally will have that in this lifetime, right? Your desires are not just out the ass, you know what I'm saying? They don't just float out of nowhere, okay? They're there for a reason. It says your brand should be to educate or entertain your clients. It says make them smile, laugh, and feel great when they interact with you and your brand. So this definitely is signifying to me you branding yourself. You possibly have done something for a very, very long time for some of you, right? So people know you as this thing. Well, you're getting ready to rebrand yourself, and that is going to definitely be entertaining to you and others, but it is something that you should embrace and tap into. Lean more towards that energy because it'll be less overwhelming. It will feel like less work. It won't feel as though it is something that is draining you. So let's see here. We have build your email list and nurture your audience by staying in touch. So you need to definitely possibly put yourself out there in reference to what it is that you're trying to cultivate. Start networking, possibly speak to people who have already built businesses, who have already accomplished the things that you are trying to accomplish. People who are like-minded individuals, you know, birds of a feather, that type of shit. Flock to people who are already doing what it is that you would like to do. You may need to release some people in the midst of doing that, okay? Let's see here. All right, we have 999. It says, thank the past, hello somebody, for your lessons and leave it where it belongs. It literally says that, you guys. You cannot make this shit up. Shall I reread that? Thank the past, because you definitely did the damn thing. Some of you dug it out the mud, came from nothing to something, started from the bottom, like here, right? And it's hard to release that shit and be like, well, where do I go? So just do away with all the work that I've done? No, there's a reason why you had to do some of the things that you had to go through. It all happened for a reason. It all is going to allow you to have the tools, the prerequisites, the knowledge to move forward towards what you want. It all happens for a reason, you guys. So it says, thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled only by you. You can't make this shit up, you guys. You cannot make it up. I feel like shit is really about to go up for some of you. For those of you who can feel it intuitively and have given yourself a good coming to Jesus talk moment prior to the leap, boy, is that going to pay off exponentially, you guys. It's going to pay off tremendously. I can't wait. I'm going to do an extended, you guys, because I definitely want to tap into some of those more specific career paths and ways that they feel like this abundance is going to come to you, especially if those of you who may still feel clouded in your energy and don't exactly know which path they're trying to send you down towards your manifestations. But that's a very small portion of you. See, we have wings. Yeah. It says rising above, okay? Business taking off, baby. Profit, hello. It also says spiritual work, life purpose, and mission. And some people don't even feel like that's a possibility, right? To come into a time in your life where you feel like you're actually doing what you were meant to do. I feel like that is where, that's the type of shit Spirit is on. That's what they're on. Okay, you've done it all up until this point. So where they're trying to take you beyond here is literally a mission. It does feel like a mission. And it's going to be newer than anything that you've ever done or experienced before. People will not know who you are. They're going to be like, well, you were a doctor. What do you mean you're a YouTuber? You know what I'm saying? Well, you were this. What do you mean you're that? Right? It's going to be so polar opposite, but you're going to get so much fulfillment and currency. Okay? Hello. The revenue is going to be out this ass. You might not even be able to believe that it's happening. It will feel very much so like something out of a movie. The way shit takes off. The second that you make this move, though, there's something that you have to release, you guys. We have face. So money, skills, investor, taking risks, okay? Taking things at face value. It also says self-made. Fame. Some of you may reach a form of fame, right? You may have some form of fame. Being well known, having lots of exposure. That may also be the reasoning why whatever this is that you're cultivating, for a lot of you, it's a business. For a lot of you, it's just something that you do as a hobby, right? That literally takes off and makes an exponential amount of profit. For some of you, there may be somebody who's going to literally invest in this thing. Okay, you will have financial backing in order to get shit going, but you have to agree to it. Okay, it may be a little bit scary if a lot of people start to know who you are, start to patronize your business, or start to ask you for certain things, or want to invest in what you are doing, right? It sounds good now, but in hindsight, it may be something that is a little bit overwhelming. That's why we do have that strength card here. It's going to be a newer energy. You may have some people who want to sponsor you, or you, like I said, back you investment wise, give you some backing. And shit will really take off, especially for those of you, right? Just check this if it resonates. If you've been trying to figure out how you were going to get the monetary gains to do this thing, right? It's going to take money. If this is your portion of the story, you feel like it's going to take a abundant amount of money to get shit going. We have the investor right here. You possibly don't even know them until you move away from all that shit from the past. The universe is not even going to put you in position to meet this person or meet these people until they have a surefire way of knowing that you're not going to let the past fuck up what they have set up for you in the future. You know, in this next cycle, you have to choose it. You don't see any of this yet. And that's possibly why there's been some hesitation, but you're literally getting in your own way. I'm just saying, that's what they said before I even click record on this shit. They was like, okay, somebody is getting in their own way. Okay, there's a whole bag over there and you're holding on to pennies. The fuck? All right, I'm going over to the extended, okay? I want to really dig in over there. Let's see what the most beneficial lesson is that the divine is trying to teach you currently that will open up these infinite amount of doors and possibilities and opportunities towards generational wealth, okay? That's money not just for you, but for your children, your children's children, your children's children, okay? Long after you have left this realm and gone off into the spiritual realm, into the next lifetime, it will still be a financial overload for those who are left there after you. Okay, I also want to see what avenues and paths will most likely lead you to this financial abundance in the least amount of time. That's going to be specific jobs, specific investments, specific things that they're needing you to do that's going to speed up or help them lead you to this quicker. Okay, it needs to gain momentum and quick. Like I said, this is a time sensitive sort of endeavor that you have going on here that you asked for. Okay, so don't try to slow this shit down. All right, I also want to see what sacrifices may be necessary for you to make to propel your progress towards these financial goals instantly. And then we will get advice from the divine on how you can release the blockages that we've named in this reading to get to your desired outcome in the least amount of time. Okay, it's going to be very important for those of you who have resonated with this. Please click that like button. Thank you so much for joining me, both of my people. Love you guys so much. I'm so happy to come together as one in this video. Okay, we did it a little bit different. Y'all are a little bit different. Y'all not like everybody else. Okay. All right, I'm going over to the extended, guys. Okay, so please come over there and join me. I'm going to link it down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there.